Hello, everyone. Welcome.
Hello. Oh, I'm here.
Hello, Hershey. How are you?
Made it. Oh, I'm good,
Glad
bro. How are you?
I'm good, but your audio is scratchy like Michelle Marie's.
It must be the Gulf of Mexico.
Water in the mic.
Not even on my mic. I'm just on my old Chromebook, trying to see if it wants to work with StreamYard again. I'm trying to force my electronics to work with StreamYard, but it doesn't really want to. It doesn't like me.
Yeah, it's a little scratchy sounding, but I think people will be able to hear you.
Well, I hope they can hear me. Mo, can you hear me okay? Apparently, I've got some scratching on mine too. So, um, like I said, I've got my laptop right there. I've got my phone, and like I said, I'm on my Chromebook right now. I'm just trying to see if it wants to work because Chromebook is supposed to be is set for. So It's unbuckle. See if it wants to. Chromebook is supposed to be set for. So Lord, that sounds like shit. What's up, Ramon? All right, I guess I'm gonna.
Can you switch to your phone, maybe?
Holy crap! I got it in the picture. Holy moly! Sorry. All right,
Good
hold
morning,
on.
Ramon. Thanks for being here. Well, I tried to clear up the background.
I'll just copy. Yep. All right.
I still haven't.
I'll be back.
Okay. So, sorry, I haven't got everything where it's supposed to live yet in the new apartment, but at least I'm in the new apartment. But already I've had water issues. So the Saturday the sink was backing up, and I went to the office to turn in a maintenance request. And Monday, when I went to check on the maintenance request, they said that they'd been out and fixed it. And I said, well, I was here all day, Saturday and Sunday, and nobody had been here to fix the sink. So they said they'd send somebody right out. Well, nobody came that day. And then overnight, the sink totally backed up and flooded the bathroom, and was out in the kitchen and was soaking the new carpeting that they laid before I moved in. So it was brand new carpeting. So big old patch soaked in front of the bathroom, soaked in the closet. I had to go to the office and pitch a bitch yesterday morning. And, they said they'd been out to fix it. And I said, nobody has been out here. Nobody has done anything. You'll need a wet vac. And you'll need to vacuum in front of the bathroom and vacuum the in the closet. Well, they wet vac in front of the bathroom, but they didn't go into the closet to wet vac. So cardboard boxes that were stacked along the very outside wall started soaking up water. So I had to get them up on plastic tubs and get the boxes that were soaking, get the contents out of there before they got too ruined, because I just had to wash all the clothes and stuff when we moved. And so I got to go back to the office this morning and tell them to bring the wet vac back. and sop up the water in the closet and bring a fan to help air dry it because I don't want to smell mold anymore. Hershey and I just got out of that mess. So how are you, Hershey? It sounds much better.
Good. I'm glad it sounds better. I mean, I'm okay. I was all like over the moon and so happy when you found a place and all of that. And then, the bathroom shit. So, I'm okay. I'm better. I need to feed my lodestone. I have a lot of things that like I need to do and take care of, but I haven't found the energy yet, but I'm working on it. I'm gonna get it pulled back together. Right now I'm trying to unclog my
Well,
apparatus.
if you've run out of iron shavings, just take a magnet to the beach so you can feed your lodestone.
Well, there's a metaphysical store that sells lodestone, feed the magnet dust, the gold and the silver. So I just need to make my way that way. I just haven't made my way that way yet.
So if you want a read, just type me and we'll give you a mini read for today. And if you have a specific question, just follow that me up with your question. Does that work for you, Hershey? So Hershey's in camouflage and I'm in Bahamas camouflage.
They can't see me. They just see a stash.
They can only see me if there's a black light on. And then they really see me.
Gracious. I need to get my 8th deck, bro. I need to get my last deck to the set of the sisters, the sister witch. I can't even
So
get it
it's
out right
the
now.
so it's the spring season, right? The spring equinox.
The Astra, yeah. Yeah, I need to get that one, and then I'll
Sarah?
have all 8 of the decks. Weekend reading, please. Oh, okay. Sure.
Well, that's for Michelle on the weekend. Just tell me you won't get that haircut. I don't think dreads would be good on you.
I really want to get my hair cut, though. I want to chop this shit
Well,
off.
you start out really good. You've got the sun. Or wait, is it? Is it not? Is it mirroring? You see it the correct way, Michelle? Can you read the sun? Happy, happy, joy, joy. Um, what's in the center for you? You got the page of wands. So you got that high. You got a high energy weekend coming up for you. So if you were planning on taking it easy and sitting in a beach chair, that's not going to be what happens. And the weekend goes a little too fast for you because you end up with the 7 of swords, and time gets away from us, and they're stealing your weekend away. And I know. Okay, well, maybe your plans won't be thwarted by the theft, unless it's the theft of sleep. And that's what the cards have for your weekend, Mo.
Hmm. Hold on. Let me look at this a minute. So apparently Miles wants me to do a this or a that for you. And he wants me to put the overall energy of this or that, either one. They're coming in quite rapidly, right? So you got the horseman, you got the rider coming in, covering the entire part of this or that, right? So when you think about the this part, you get the Five of Pentacles and the Emperor, right? Obviously, the Emperor lets you know that it is a solid concrete king jungle, and he is not about to play with nobody, no way, no shape, no how, because he has to run differently when you're running in the streets of the jungle versus the actual like rainforest, right? So this king, this king of the jungle right here, the concrete jungle, he's not going to play with you about this decision, right? So you've got this Five of Pentacles coming in, right? And you're not feeling like you are able to take care of anything, right? So maybe again, this comes back to where you possibly have heard something about the situation of maybe your finances. Okay, but you do have the Emperor energy paired with it, and something is coming in quite rapidly with that. So there is something there that can be addressed financially when you think about the Pentacles and the Five position paired with the Emperor, right? But if you look at the that position, you're coming over here, you got the Queen of Sword and you got Justice, right? So actually, me, and it's coming in, like I said, quite rapidly. You've got this rider energy coming in. You've got this time and this chance and this opportunity to stand for what you stand for, right? The Queen of Swords is a lot of things, but what she isn't is weak with her words. She's very strong-minded. She very intentionally talks and says exactly what she wants and what she means and what she needs, right? So if you take the this part of it and you kind of focus and strategize on that with the Emperor energy, you may actually not come out on top. I know that the Emperor is over there, but he gets a little cocky and he can be somewhat of an asshole. And if he's coming in rapidly, he may be coming in defensive, not even understanding the situation with the Five of Pentacles he's paired with, right? So I don't know if I would take the this, but I would definitely think about it. It's your choice. You make any way for the weekend. That was your this for that. And that's what I got for you.
Good morning, Jane.
Not rising. Mana mana. Da, 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 da. Mana mana. Do, 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 do.
I'm not all quite settled yet in my place, so that's why the chaotic background. The mirror needs to be mounted on the back of the dresser. Do you
Oh
have a
yeah,
specific
my
question
totes
you'd
are
like
so
us?
sexy, right? Look at this, y'all. And my totes are just so sexy, right? Ain't that sexy, y'all? That's so sexy. Just a whole bunch of. Let me jump right in that unsexy bedroom. Just a bunch of work.
No specific for Jane, so we'll just do it general for you, Jane.
Oh, I didn't even see the me there. Oh, okay, okay.
So we start out with the Seven of Cups reversed. So you're less confused than usual. So maybe a little mental clarity is coming up for you. But maybe you're limited in your choices. Being reversed. Um, Ace of Cups. That's a good thing for you. You Pisces, you or Aquarian in the Vedic system. Um, that's that abundant love that you have, that motherly, nurturing thing. You have your passion for life, your passion for music, um, your your interests, your creative interests are so well taken care of for the upcoming week, and you end up with the world. And the world says that you've you're coming up on a completion. So with this eclipse season, maybe a little erratic, but you're leveling up. And sometimes when we level up, there is that final jolt before we get there. Um, you know, life's got to bump you on your butt one more time. Uh, and then you're on to the next phase of your enlightenment. And that's what the Doodle Tarot cards have to say for you.
Miles is doing way
Thank
too
you.
much. I just want you to know that.
Thank you for asking, Jane.
It hit the floor, Jane. Damn
And
it.
I needed more practice. I mean, what's it been? 3 weeks since I've been on? Seems like it. You're welcome.
You know, I use Miles more than he could ever use me. You know, anybody that knows me knows that, right? I have this um weird obsession with him. If it's not literally meta messages, he has to be at my side, right? Because every single gem, every single person, every single human has an energy, and when it's really really strong like yours is, as you see, he will make me physically get up and go get a different deck, and it's just a good thing I could get my hands on them because otherwise I'd probably still be digging for them decks. But so there's a couple of different things he really wants me to look at, but the way he wants me to break it down, he wants me to do he wanted me to specifically use the unveiled tarot, right? So the unveiled tarot is it's your standard tarot in theory, but there's these little windows that are inside the picture, right? And it's the part when someone has something going on, and I'm never one to ever say, well, blah 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 blah, because that's what I see in the cards, right? So what I will say, Jane, is that you and I need to talk. I do understand why he wanted me to pick this deck specifically, but there is something going on within like you, right? So you got the lovers in reverse, right? So the very first card out the deck, and you know me, I don't read like any other person, so I'm reading this strictly as a shadow read right now. And what I'm telling you is that the lovers in reverse is your energy, right? And there's this little spot. Now, obviously, I'm going to show you the card right side up because I really want you to look at the card. And I don't know if it's even going to show on this little bitty teeny tiny phone, but right inside this little picture of this hot and heavy couple getting into it is a couple that isn't even talking, right? They are not communicating. They are not, absolutely not. They're too busy. They're distracted. This is the part I want you to look at, right? So when you turn this card upside down, it means personal, right? For me, as a shadow reader, it's telling me that this is you personally, right? You might have some disconnection going on. Why do I say that? Because they paired it with the Queen of Cups in reverse. Oh, God, I'm so sorry. I want to just fling these cards right now, right? So you get the Queen of Cups, and if you notice, the little small little picture is the crown, right? This queen is questioning her own crown. She is questioning the fact that she earned. Did you hear me? Not all of us, unless we have royal in our blood, are born with a crown on our head, right? We earn that crown as we grow, as we learn, as we fall down, as we pick ourselves up, as we educate ourselves, as we find out what works, what doesn't work, what works best, what kind of works, what's plan B, what's plan Q. All of that helps us earn that crown, right? So with you sitting here on the dock and not by the bay of the moonlight, you're sitting there on that dock and you're questioning your very part of love, right? And I think this is a love for yourself. Why do I feel that? Because sacred guidance is the exact card that hit the floor. Now, all three of these cards hit the floor, right? So what I want you to know is that this card is protecting you, right? There is some guidance that is protecting you, and we all know that that is that huge, gigantic team of angels that you have, but there's more to it, right? Now, what do I know is more to it? I know you, that I know that there's more to it. And what I can tell you is that when we are struggling right within ourselves because we just came out of a heavy situation, or we just came out of a situation where we felt like we were unseen, unappreciated, unfelt, or any of that, or like we weren't helpful enough, sometimes we can allow our own creepy bad thoughts to get in there and start questioning, well, should I, could I, would I? Yeah, all those shoulda, coulda, wouldas, you cannot allow them to creep in at this moment. So every time one of them feelings creeps in, I need you to go and I need you to write a spell for your sacredness, right? Your sacredness, not your husband's, not your son's, not your daughter-in-law's, not your dog, not your fur babies, none of that, none of it, absolutely none of it. When you do this sacredness for yourself, to call back down your crown and put it right back where it belongs, because you have earned every point on that damn thing. Do you understand? And I literally will count them schedule them symbols, syllables. We count them syllables out, because that is a point for every single thing you have earned. You also have a North Fae coming in, right? So the Wood Fae wants you to know that there is healing and hibernation, right? So if you need that hermit energy, go ahead and call on your Northwood Fae. She will come in, she will help you, she will let you just hibernate. Even if it's for 2 minutes, 11 minutes, 6 minutes, 5 hours, 5 days, it doesn't matter. You go back, you hibernate, and when you come back out, you make sure that that crown may be cocked or tilted, but it's only because you put it that way. Other than that, I need you to reach out to me, or I'll reach out to you, and we'll talk about this other stuff that I see, but I don't even want to talk about that on a live, Jane. I love you so much. And that's what I've got for you.
And because you are the charming Jane, I picked out a charm for you, and you got a
Oh,
monkey. So make sure that this week you take time to help somebody swat monkeys off their back and monkey around and have a good time.
gee, good morning. That's rising.
Miss Charo D and Gerald, welcome, welcome. Janet Lee, welcome.
Miss Tarot D, I didn't even see you there. I love you. You think, Uncle G, you think that's a nice mug? I think it's mighty fancy myself. Can't help but think of some particular person. My words are a little hard this morning. A particular person when I sip from it. Wonder who that could be. Hmm.
And how we're doing this morning is all you got to do is say me and ask a question, or just type me and we'll give you a general.
Or you could just simply ask Thomas where he came up with that title from, right? We can't avoid water. It is. We just can't.
I told Hershe maybe we better not go on a cruise this year because my my luck with water is not too good so far this year.
I told him if we're going down together. We're going on a damn cruise. We promised each other a cruise. We earned this damn cruise, and we are going. We're going, damn it. Okay. Miss Tara D wants a general. Okay. Okay. All right. Best mug ever, isn't it? Right? So it was in Happy Mail from one of the gorgeous, beautiful gems, and I swear to God, like I was keeping it like well protected. I'm not kidding you. It was sitting up on the tallest shelf where I could barely reach it, so that I knew I wouldn't be tempted. Because I'm like a nail clicker and I'm heavy on my cups, and but you know what? it was my cup for the day, and I'm just clicking away, and it is making it. So it is damn good. I love my sugar skull. Mm. Should we? It's
So,
Mr.
would you
OD. We
like
got
to start Miss Tarot D's reading? Would you like to do that? Okay, Mousy, I've got you.
shuffled. I need a refill. Can I get a refill? And any dogs that are howling, howl with me. Oh, you weren't. I didn't see you. Nobody saw you. Oh, okay. So I don't know if you
Well,
saw
she's
this
not
deck
running
yet.
around in her boxers like me, is she?
No, she's not in her boxer. She is dressed. Miss Tarody, I don't know if you saw this deck or not, but if Uncle G has this deck, I want to do a tarot. What do you call it? What is that thing Uncle G does with the decks? No, not the one Jane Takeover. No, not that one. Is
De-
that one?
Casual.
Yeah, yeah. Uncle G, I know you gotta go, but hopefully you'll catch this second and you'll see this deck. If not, I'll photograph it. I want to do a deck channel about this deck. This deck is so much fun. Oh my god. Oh, oh. Did you flip? I haven't had a flipper. Oh, I thought one flipped. I was gonna say I haven't had a flipper in forever. Would have been my first flipper of the
Welcome,
day.
Tabitha.
Oh,
Welcome, Rooted Willow, Tabitha. Welcome,
Grand
Michelle
Rising,
Marie.
Grand Rising, y'all. Hello, 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 hello. Michelle.
Thank you for your reading this morning. Uh, I was kind of tight on time because we'd scheduled this at 9:30, and then I found out that we weren't quite ready yet. We had to fill our smoke system with oxygen.
It's like a damn, like I'm playing cards over here. Look at all these cards, and the one that hit the floor. It's like over here, I'm gonna have to play some spades. Ow, I'm about to get your ass. Okay, so the one that hit the floor is your Ace of Cups, right? So you do have a promise coming in, and this isn't just any Ace of Cups. I want you to look at this Ace of Cups, Miss Tarot D.
The construction started. There's a chance the internet will go out.
And if I lose internet, it's because of the construction. But I guess I could turn my Wi-Fi off on my phone and it shouldn't affect me. Hold on one second. Let me see if that affects anything. Hold on. Hold on.
It's kind of weak. Leave it on Wi-Fi.
Woman, I don't know what I'm doing
You,
here. Well, let me get this out.
you're fine.
Okay, so we're starting off with the Ace of Cup position, right? So you have this promise of love coming in, but I do believe it is a love just for yourself, right? Do you see how they're balancing that cup on their nose? What a courageous little kitty there, right? So it hit the floor. It's already at your door. So this promise is guaranteed. How do I know it's guaranteed? Because it's paired right behind the magician, right? So when you think about the magician, right, you think about that element that's coming in, it comes in with all of them, right? All of the elements that we know about, plus the ones we don't know about, and the most important one, spirit, right? So it's coming in hard and heavy. So with these two back to back and this one hitting the floor and it's at your door, I know the promise is already guaranteed. Like you've already done the work, you've already earned it. You don't have to do anything special. They do want you to rest. You got the Seven of Wands in reverse coming in right behind that position. And what I want you to know is that it is paired with a Knight of Wands. So you got two wands, right? But with one in reverse, they kind of got a conflicting energy going on, right? You would think they would go together, but if you dive just a little bit deeper into that seven, it's not only standing its ground, it is also having to realize it could be fighting a losing battle, right? sometimes fighting that losing battle is okay because you've got a lot of help coming in, right? Like you've got the firepower, you've got the knowledge. Even though you might be fighting a losing battle, it is okay. We cannot win them all. But this one makes room for something that's even better. And when I tell you it's even better, it doesn't get any better than this, right? So you have the Empress coming in, literally birthing right out of the beautiful vajayjay. She is literally birthing you something brand new, right? And this is all following that Ace of Cups, right? And we can't have any flowers, tulips or roses, lilies or whatever you prefer, a tree without rain. So that rain right there, that rain that's going to come in, it's not going to stay for very long because you got the Empress coming in, the Three of Cups, and the Moon. So you do have a gorgeous, beautiful celebration. You have something to look forward to, and you have people that are going to want to celebrate with you. With the Moon being your ending card following all of this up, there is going to be a little bit of illusion and you learning to trust something a whole lot differently. And you're going to have the cover of darkness supporting you. And you're also going to be able to balance things all by yourself. You're not, you see, there's no pair going on here, right? There's one that is balancing two things. So you are literally going to use the cover of darkness and shadow to help you move through tricky situations that you may not be able to see the outcomes from, that you can't do right now, but you will as soon as you have a little rain. That's what I've got for you.
So, Miss Tarot D, you start
This
out.
is by Dave maybe.
Jane left. So you start out with the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So it might be a little maybe you won't reach a goal that you've set for yourself. But don't worry, in the reverse, this is a patience card. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight. He takes his time, but in the matters of monies and finances, it's like a snowball rolling and rolling and rolling. It gathers. So whatever you're doing to cultivate donations for your charities, right now it doesn't seem like it pays off, but it will with persistence. People may walk out on you, and then, or you think they've walked out on you, but they're going back and saying, hey, this is a good thing. Let's fund this. Next card is the World. Of course, that's a great card for you, Miss Tarot D, because you've got the world in your hands and you're leveling up. It's an ending of one thing. Maybe you've got another project iron in the fire, like so many of us do. We have multiple things going on at once. So just tie up some loose ends that are there, and then just take that break. That's well deserved. And finally, we have the Sun. Ugh. So our Sun is, our happy outcome card, sunny disposition. Wherever you go, you light up a room, no matter what frock or wig you wear. I'm sorry, that's your natural hair. So
Somebody go get the cuffs and train her to her chair so she can't touch no buttons and change no channels and shit.
well, Miss Tarot D, it is your right to go reader shopping. I just read the cards. I didn't. pretend to be able to
So
tell
the first
the
time she
future.
gonna get mad, she didn't stick around to talk shit with Cosmic. So, and she's probably supposed to be at work anyway. No, wait, no, she's not. Hey, matter of fact, Miss Tara D, how are you? How do you feel? Like everything go good? Without saying anything, that everything went well, swimming, good.
And then the charm I picked for you is the tree of life. Make sure you take time to be out in nature, ground yourself. Uh, when you walk the puppy, just make sure that you take time to smell the roses, look at the fresh buds on the trees. Spring is in the air. Winter has been long. So,
That's
Taro D, why are
freaking
you in
hilarious.
so much pain?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so let me see here. What can we do? We can light candles. I can smoke. We can blow a whole lot of air and hope the wind carries it. Pain management probably can't do that. Um, well, no, so she's probably not work lurking. If I hope like your feet are up, you're like home, comfortable, sitting on pillows,
Oh,
and having right.
oh, I'm so sorry, Misty.
Oh my God, my heart is literally just so sore right now. I am so sorry. I love you so much. I gotta hurry up and get your love box to you like ASAP. Now that I'm somewhat situated, and I almost can put my hands on the couple few things else I wanted to add to your box. But I'm gonna get your box out. Maybe I can get it out over the weekend. I need to send me your address today. Today, not tomorrow. Today. And let's see, something else. I can't remember what it was. Something else. Can't
And
remember, but
viewers,
I'll
if you
figure.
would
I'll
put
try to.
Miss Charity in your prayers and your manifestations for relief of pain.
Oh, we definitely get some foot rubs. Oh yeah, you definitely earned a foot rub. And like I said, somebody should be fanning you. You should be sitting on donuts. You should have your feet up above your heart, letting everything just flow structurally. Yes, that crown, Janet. We got to get that crown to her. I'm telling you, there's so much energy in that crown. It's intense. Who else wants me to pry all through their subconscious? Let me
Mousy,
look.
well,
Somebody put a me in there. I want to dive into somebody else's subconscious. That felt good. We were like, I'm torturing my gems. Let me see what you're hiding.
so Mousy, you start out with material abundance, the Nine of Pentacles. So that is just enough for you. You don't want to get to the Ten of Pentacles and be done with it and have it short lived. You want to be comfortable at nine, where you get to enjoy the abundance and um, enjoy the fruits of your labor and just you know enjoy the finer things in life. If you're a gourmand, make sure you go out for a nice meal, treat yourself good. Second card is the Lovers. And with the Lovers, just remember that it's fiduciary responsibilities. If you want to feel good, you make the other person feel good. And that's key to any relationship. Don't think of picadillos and arguments as I have to win scenarios. Sometimes just give a little and make that compromise, or acquiesce if you're not used to acquiescing, and uh, don't feel like you have to browbeat and win every argument. And the final card, Mousy, is you go inside for a little alone time. We've got the Hermit. And the Hermit reminds us that sometimes we've just got to step back and take a little self care. Because if you're not at 100%, you can't be there for others in your life at 100%. So do what you got to do to pamper yourself, but uh, don't shirk responsibilities. You got to show up for the family when you need to. And the charm I pulled for you is the Eiffel Tower. Is there an overseas trip in your near future? Or maybe it's a bucket list trip. I don't know. Paris wasn't ever on a bucket list, but if they take the Statue of Liberty back, I guess I'll have to go to Paris to see the original there. Okay, I got you, Janet. Are you on mute here, Hershe?
Am I on mute? You can't hear me?
I can hear you now. You were just being
Uh,
so quiet. I usually hear you
well,
humming or drumming.
Miles has got me doing the most here. Okay, so again, Miles has hit me with a this or that, but he also hit me with a blind spot, and the blind spot is what hit the floor. So it's kind of maybe at your door. Okay, so the blind spot even comes with a door, and door is literally called the Divine Guardian, right? Do not be nervous today or tonight. The path you are on will lead you just right. You have to pay this forward, right? It literally says it on the card. You have to pay it forward. And I think that's what your blind spot is, right? So you have two of pentacles, which we all understand as, juggling, right? But the deeper part of knowing this card is not that you're not supposed to be juggling. It's that you need to learn to figure out how to get rid of the distractions. You can juggle it. Why do you can juggle it? Because everybody knows they're not going to put more on us than we can bear. So if they're throwing 45 things, two things on the left and one thing from above, you're going to be able to juggle it. It doesn't matter. You have got to get rid of the doubt, the confusion, and the distractions. You can do it. You have something about hold back and guide, and then your door to this, wherever I passed it on to, about guidance again. You need to trust your team. There is something you do not trust, and they are desperately trying to get you to do it. You're gonna have to just literally give it into your own self. Get the hell out of your way and do it. That is one of your blind spots. Now, when we look at the this or that, we look at it and it's not too bad, right? So you got Queen of Cups energy coming in with grounded, so there's nothing wrong with that, right? So you think about the Queen of Cups and the loving and nurturing. She's just Queen Charming, right? She's married to King Charming, and their son is Prince Charming. So why can't we got Princess Charming, right? So that's all this beautiful, charming family. So this crown that you're carrying, this beautiful love and all this emotion that you have in check, not just love, I mean, cups is about all of the emotions, whether it's anger, whether it's pride, whether it's ego, whether it's love, lust, all of them. But no matter what the emotion is, you have all of them in check, right? And you're grounded about it, right? You're not in any of them super uh emotions part of it, right? You're not in that shadow part of it. So you do have a grounding energy to it. When you look at something that you have a blind spot to, and this is your clue, I don't know, but your clue is the blind spot, I think. But that's the this part of it, right? And the door that goes with this is literally emphatically yes. It's the yes door. If you kiss the ground and touch the sky, your soul is set to leap and fly. This door is paired with your this energy about this clue, right? This blind spot. The that over here is your 10 of cups in reverse, healing energy in reverse, and listen to this one, harmony in reverse. So it's literally a this or that. You literally can't have it. There's no in between. You can't ride the curve. You can't, follow the dotted line anymore. You absolutely need to make a choice about something. Whatever it is, it literally has your 10 of cups all the way in reverse, your harmony in reverse, and your healing energy. Like, you can't move past it. You can't heal from yesterday if you are still taking it into tomorrow and it's still bothered, right? You'll never heal. You'll never heal. You're trying to bring that pain into a situation that it doesn't exist in. So whether the people don't exist, it didn't happen to you yesterday, right? So you need to learn to let it go. So go ahead and start working on figuring out, are you going to take this or are you going to take that? Your clue is your goal for that is deeper. You are not finished yet. You are not done. Go deeper, go deeper. The best is yet to come. Hold on, and then pass it on. So again, this says pass it on, just like your hint. So even though this door says that we're gonna have so much fun, we can only party so much without not realizing that we knew the consequence when we started. So I think you have a choice to make, and I think it's gonna be an epic choice, and I can't wait to hear about it. And that's what I've got for you, Murphy.
Thank you, Mousy. Well, that was a computer trick. So hopefully we end up with, happy family card. 10 of cups upright for you. Well, 3 of the 4 kids are going to be happy. We have the 3 of cups. So you said your family's getting ready for a birthday celebration. Hopefully everybody gets along, plays nicely with their sisters and brothers. I'd expect a good present coming from everybody with an Ace of Pentacles showing up there. But knowing you, Mousy, or Janet Lee, sorry, you're probably just happy to have all your kids there together. Don't matter if there's going to be a squabble or, those old sibling rivalries flare up. You're just happy to have all your kids there with you. And, what mother or father isn't happy when their kids come back after they've left the nest just for a visit, not to stay. And then your celebration is going to be really good because you got the King of Wands. So I think there's going to be a high energy weekend for you. Everybody's spirits will be up and in good shape, and they will keep the squabbles to a minimum. But the charm I've picked for you is a handyman with a ladder. So maybe if there's some broken relationships between anyone in the family, this weekend does a bunch to repair and bring back to the status quo for a family. And that's what the Doodle Tarot has to say for you.
So I literally just now for the very first time shuffled this deck, right? I just got this deck. It's called the Zodiac Tarot, right? So what Miles wanted me to do was to use it only as placement holders, right? So I'm not sure what these zodiacs are, but we're gonna absolutely figure it out together, right? So the mere fact that I emphatically trust his judgment. Like, I don't know what your energy is, like, I believe you're prepping for a birthday, right? So that means, well, first and foremost, wonderfully happy early birthday. But what I want you to understand is that um, not everybody, and I do mean everybody, um, understands that there are multiple possibilities for everybody's futures. So to pinpoint one sometimes is just almost impossible, right? But I literally your question and I was like, what is the energy for all of it to come, right? This that's coming up and that is going to follow, right? Because sometimes family can come and energy can still be lingering long after family has left, right? With that being said, I asked for your card up front and I got the Empress in reverse, right? So when you think about this in the Unveiled Tarot, yeah, the roots are literally there and they're supposed to be grounding, but when she can't stop crying or sobbing, she can overflood those roots, right? Because you're closest to your own roots and you can get them waterlogged, or you can give them root rot, or you can do a lot of things with letting your emotions not allow you to be grounded, right? Right paired with that is Three of Pentacle energy, right? So what could have been the sign of something absolutely wonderful is not possibly going to be so wonderful, right? Doesn't mean that it still doesn't have an outcome of something that can be gained, because even in a bad situation we can gain a lesson, a blessing, or a teaching of some kind, right? You just have to learn to look for those little grains of sand that we overlook in those moments, right? So I do believe that there is a possibility in one of the possible outcomes of what's to bring with everyone being there, because like I said, the future, well, I didn't say it yet, but I will. The future changes about every 120 seconds, right? So literally anything beyond 5 minutes, it's like, but I will say that within the first 120 seconds, there is going to be chances of many opportunities for you to choose which direction to go and maybe head off maybe energy that doesn't always get along. By that, what I mean is we Justice in reverse and Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And so I'm going to hold them upright so you guys can see the zodiac. But so Justice, the zodiac is right up there. I don't know which one that is. I know it's not the Gemini, so I don't know. I don't know if you guys can see it. But I would say that zodiac, and then the other card that was in reverse, like I said, is the Wheel of Fortune, and that one looks like that crazy number 4. So I think that's Jupiter. But I don't think Jupiter is a sign. But I don't know if if you can figure out which astrology chart fits the Justice zodiac and the Jupiter zodiac, you might be able to understand that these two energies may do a little bit of conflicting and leave you not feeling like they were there to celebrate or entirely there to celebrate. They may have came with those intentions, but there may be some conflict, or it may even be just civil rivalry. I'm not sure, but it does look like there is some hard lessons, possibly between a couple of them. I wish I would have got a better read, but that's what I got for you, babe. They're blurry, so
You might want to go back to. You might want to go back to Wi-Fi.
Okay, let me try. Let's hope that helps. Give it just a second to kick in. It'll kick in. That is if we have any Wi-Fi. Yeah, it's kicking in now. Can you guys see and hear me now?
So I'm enjoying my new digs. It is when I go out on my scooter, it is imperative that I wear my safety vest because the apartment block that I'm on is surrounded by 4 boulevards. So anyway, I go to the grocery or the little strip center or out to find my cigarettes. Hazardous crossings. I like that wheel.
You're welcome, Janet. And like I said, future changes every 120 seconds. This could be bullshit in 5 minutes, or just one of the infamous possibilities of something that could be even much better.
So Hershe will be glad to know that there's not a bakery close by.
She's
And
glad to hear that.
but there is no fast food either. So I gotta make sure that that first grocery trip for next month. I spend entirely too much getting in this place, and it cost me extra because our former landlord was not doing her part to aid the process. So they made me spend an extra couple $100 because she didn't respond to them. So I don't know why that would have been the case, why it warranted an extra couple $100 on a deposit, because your landlord wouldn't answer their telephone or return an email.
It's for you, Janet. You will.
But other than that, I've got a grocery store across the street, any kind of uh, taco truck that I want to eat at. I can have any Central American Mexican food that I want. There's Honduras, Guatemalan, um, Mexican. There's even a Puerto Rican truck. So yeah, things will be handy, but I've just got to be careful crossing the busy streets because the place that we were at, they had esplanades, which is a little greenway space between the lanes of traffic. Here it's a free for all, uh, and there's a turn lane. So if I get halfway across the street and I could be hood ornament. Oh yes, Miss Charity. I'm hoping not to repeat Mildew Manor ever again. We lost her. She. And I did get address any educational material you want to send the Amazon list is updated now. Oh no!
For what? Do we need more? We need more?
Uh, when Hershe was with me because
Yeah, I can
she
make
didn't
more.
want to run
Give me a second. Okay.
trying to catch me.
What was I trying to do, bro?
Well, Janet said maybe wait for somebody to walk across the street with me so it'd be a little safer. I've got this yellow safety vest with the reflective stripes on it. I tried to be as
Sorry, mister.
visible as I can, and I have made sure I know my bus route to the clinic. So I went for a test run and got a pack of cigarettes at my old Stop and Rob, and I had one of our good burgers and French fries while I was there at the burger joint.
I am gonna freaking miss that damn place. Y'all, like, I like cow and I like buffalo, and they got good cow there. I'm telling you, them burgers is wow. I'm gonna miss that place. Or maybe I'm just gonna miss going there and having our little lunches when we were at the doctor's. Maybe I'll miss that part. Maybe we'll have to do it when I come visit before our cruise.
Yeah, yeah, Misty. The resources I need now is I need a little nip tuck because I can see I can see the waves coming into the beach. We just flatten the forehead, but then it gets a little brighter for you. It's it's not it's not a bald spot. It's a solar panel for a sex machine.
Solar panel.
Hi, Tom. Early Rachel. How you doing?
What up,
Thanks for
brother from
stopping
another
in.
mother? Love it. Ooh. So, hey guys, are you guys ready
Steven,
for
I need spackle and
scavenger hunts?
drywall tape.
Are you guys ready for scavenger hunts? Because so look, right?
Don't fall for it. Don't be victim of this next one. She got some diabolical plans.
Oh my god. Y'all know I'm coming for you, right? You know I'm coming for y'all. All I'm gonna say is if you, I'm not gonna give it all away, but Tom, you have to be one of my very first victims. I mean, not victims. I'm sorry, that was a bad choice there. Well, I don't know another word, but yeah, I think you and Brian should go head to head. That's my wish. No, you're not. You're not never done with me. I don't care what you say. No, you're not. I'm gonna hit you with the Roger Rabbit. No, you're not. Please.
So
Please.
the newest or one of the new decks that you got, Cirque de what was it? Cirque de
Showtime. You
Whimsy.
said you don't have it. Yeah. Yeah. If this isn't in your stash, you may not find the prompts. Cause y'all was in trouble. I ain't using nothing but curiosity decks. So I will give you that much of a clue. I'm only going to be using prompts from curiosity decks. So, and you know, I got some humdingers when it comes to them curiosity decks. And that would mean a lot of Patrick Valenza. Obviously, this out of print um deck. Oh, it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be so much fun. But yes, I want the very first ones. Like it has to be my very first two brothers. Like it has to be, right? Well, he has a million decks. You're absolutely right, and I have done everything but bribe him with money. He keeps telling me no. I'm not good enough, Miss Tarot D. I have tried. I've tried. I have tried. I have begged. I have pleaded. I have, offered everything but money, but he keeps absolutely flat refusing. He don't want to be seen nowhere around me. He don't think I'm from the third rock or the second rock from the sun and all of that. I mean, I guess, I'm too alien. Yes, I agree with you on that one too. Like, but I only have just over roughly 200 decks, and not all of those are curiosity decks, but easily 60 or 70 of them are curiosity decks. So,
It gives
and
you
they just keep getting
choices.
funner every time I get one. Miss Tarody, I'm just talking shit on Cosmic. I'm literally talking shit. I already he is wonderful. And if he promised that when he makes his debut, he would be willing at that point. But right now he's not. It's smart to stay away. You see what he's saying? I ain't said none of that.
Well, I've been watching
Gmail
several of
approved.
his
It's talking
uh,
shit.
cosmics. So, so I guess that's if his channel is mostly been deck walkthroughs from what I've seen. Uh,
No, I'm not.
and
Maybe scavenger
I
hunt.
like to see the preview. Me realize that um, I have acquired a lot of tarot and esoteric gear since starting the channel. Definitely not much more is needed, but you know, I view a lot of decks as little art museums and 78 little masterpieces, or if they're an oracle deck, 44 or 36 or however many cards that author saw fit. I think they're all
I
beautiful.
love Sarah D's comment. Big deeks, little deeks. I love it. Y'all, I would never, I mean, like, there's people that have just amazing collections, right? Like, Dustin from Metaphysique, Modern Metaphysique, like, he has decks that him and Danny, I just drool, right, when they do their deck walkthroughs or their new books or their sources. Oh my god, I just sit there and drool at my TV, like, oh, that looks so yummy. It's like the aesthetics and everything. It's just like I just like that. I just like that. I like that. And I don't know why, but I like that too. So yes, absolutely. I would put Cosmic up there. He's got some freaking decks, y'all. Like Maruda just shared one on my private Facebook page for Shadow, right? It's this red one. I can't even remember the name of it, Cosmic, but it's like red and black. It's like right up my aesthetic. Because it's very, very lustrous and dark, and maybe even like a blood red kind of color. Anyway, it's just freaking. It looks wonderful. So I'm gonna have to go and watch the walkthrough and catch up on all of your videos. I am so behind on so many of them. I have a lot to do, but I'm definitely letting you guys know I will be sending out the first invites for a scavenger hunt I'm thinking around the middle of April. So I'm really excited about that. So I don't know. I've got a few people that I'm working with right now to maybe bring Jans back and get back going on StreamYard if I can. If I can, if not, then well, I will only use StreamYard for the scavenger hunts, and if I can't get it to work, we might have to move the scavenger hunts to Thomas's channel. It's dumb. We're not 100% sure on it yet, but we're gonna figure all that out. But I'm thinking probably the middle of April, uh, Tom. And like I said, I'll send you and Brian an email in the next couple of weeks, seeing when you guys got some openings for the very first one. Oh my God, yes, I love Lexi, but no matter how many times she promises me that she's coming, I'm telling you, like her collection is like it's probably up there with Dustin's or Danny's or maybe even Tom's. It may no. I think I heard Tom one live or something say that Lexi's collection was like breathtaking or amazing. It was something like he used a powerful word like to describe her tarot and oracle library, and it's like, oh, that sounds like a place I could get lost in for hours. Yes, I mean, like, from what I hear, I can't wait to explore her library and see what she's got for a scavenger hunt. It's gonna be fun. Oh, yo, I need that eighth deck. Has anybody got the Astra of the sister witches? Uh, what is it?
Seasons of the Witch.
Season of the Witch.
Seasons of the Witch.
Seasons of the Witch. Has anybody got that newest one yet? I need to get, and then I'll have all 8 of them. I need to get it. I want to know what color it is. I don't want to watch through any walkthroughs or anything because it's like I have all 8 of them, and it's like I don't want to spoil my surprise, but I'm curious to know what color it is. Who are we embarrassed of? We can't be embarrassed. No gems are embarrassed or hidden. Ooh. Boy, they are just full of energy, you guys. I mean, like they haven't stopped yet, but they've been boxed up, and I kind of
I'll have to.
had to been, huh? See if I
Well,
can
to be
find
seen
it.
with Miss Tarot D, I'd have to polish up the rhinestones on my tiara, just so I could be seen and something fitting to be next to Miss Tarot D. She dazzles.
Oh, I've had Dustin pop up on my scavenger hunts when early ritual gets on the camera there with me, and like I'm a huge fan of Dustin's, man. Like, man, like his story, his life, man. He is a hell of a good guy, man. Him and Brian are very kind of light-hearted guys, and that's hard to be nowadays, and they always want to get the tough guy attitude or whatever, but man, I like that heart. I love that heart.
You have to give it up for Danny, though.
Oh, man.
She has
She's
put in the work to lose some weight.
a superhero, man. Man, I love the whole crowd. I love Lisa and Peggy. I love the whole crowd. I just do. I fell in love with them years and years and years ago, and I guess in some way, slowly watching them grow. They didn't, they weren't worried about the opinion of anybody. They were just growing, and I think that's the part where I I, I don't mind like just sitting here, and I don't care what my numbers are. I don't care about any of that. I'm growing, and I'm growing with you guys, and That's the best part. Step for step, we take it together. And I haven't been to Dollywood since a kid, so I'm gonna just self-invite my damn self. If you take and go to Dollywood, I'm going with you. I don't give a damn. I'm in the South. I'm in Florida. I'm not that far.
Hershey,
I'll
what do
be
you have planned coming up?
right now. I'm still piecing everything together, guys. I literally don't know. I'm hopefully fingers or toes are crossed that meta messages will be happening on Monday. Um, I wanted to maybe do a spirit box this weekend, just because I'm in Pensacola and you guys, I can't even begin to tell you all the pirates and the headless people that, I mean, there's so many headless people that were literally decapitated. I felt like I was in Key West all over again. Like, I really want to do a spirit box. I might even be able to talk Mosaic into taking me on location. But no promises yet. But I'm thinking about a spirit box this weekend, doing a spirit box session with you guys. Maybe even on location. Wait, ooh, maybe we can go to the. No, she ain't gonna go to the swamp after dark. Hell, that's just out of the
And
question. But maybe we can go downtown. That would be cool. Bye, Mr. OD. I love you.
so I'm just gonna keep working about 15 minutes at a time to get things put away, find a place, and get things filed, find a proper place for everything. Um, when you move, you forget how much stuff you have, and I really have culled a lot of things down. But then former roommate for her with him, and he decided it should go with me, and absolutely none of it should have gone with me. So he's got like 3 coffee tables, or a coffee table and 2 end tables that match that I don't have the space for. I mean, I'm clumsy enough, and now I've got to park my cart inside, um, which I'm having problems getting over the threshold because it's like a 3 days high to get into the doorway. So I'll have to figure out a ramp or something. Uh, I can jump Evil Knievel style off, but coming back into the apartment, I can't jump to bump. So I'll just keep working on that and getting things all settled, and actually move in and maybe cook a meal. But other than that, glad to have my computer set up and back online. And Hershey, these people could have been anywhere, but they chose to be with us, and we're so thankful for that, aren't we?
100%. I thank you. Thank you. Thank you. There's full of
So
energy.
remember to be
What?
good to yourselves,
Circling the water. I don't know what's going on.
be good to
They
others,
got more energy than they
and go
did in
out and make it a
Houston.
great day.
Bye, everybody.